Oof da, as they say in Norway. Greetings, Earthlings and Frag Commies. My name is Luke. I am Poe, and not to be anticlimactic, but this is Lucas Poe. As we begin most episodes, we've got a Fragcomm question. This one coming from Anna in Texas. Anna wants to know, will you recommend a spring summer perfume? I do have some feminine leaning fragrances that I'm testing at the moment. So yeah, hang with me, female viewers that want to see some more feminine leaning fragrances. I gotcha, okay? It's in the works. Joop Homme. And when I first wore this, I called it Joop because I'm from the Ozarks and words are hard.
Dang on Joop, man, that sounds fancy.
And then I stumbled upon Fragcomm and learned it was pronounced Joop, which to me just sounds like a fancier way of saying toot. Sorry, I must have broken wind. Or how do you say it? A Joop. This came out in 1989. I'm not really sure how I came across this in the first place. I'm fairly certain I was like maybe freshman in high school-ish or sophomore, and I was back to school shopping, and I was like, oh, this looks like a class in a bottle. Let me smell it. Oh yeah, smells like a straight up sugar inside your nostrils. Where could you go wrong with that? And so I picked up a bottle and inadvertently, wore it as my signature scent all throughout high school. Even when I'd come back and visit my high school friends that hadn't yet graduated and I was in college, I still wore this and they'd be like, oh man, you still smell the same, bro. I mean, I don't know if that was necessarily a compliment or not, but they remembered that scent profile. It was memorable to say the least. You do get a little bit of citrus in the opening, maybe just a little bit of like some orange blossom. You mostly get this cherry syrup synthetic sweetness, and it does get a little bit easier to digest as it mellows out into the mid. And in the dry down, you get more of that sandalwood, but you're still getting a lot of that cinnamon, a lot of that vanilla, a lot of that tonka bean. It is sweet and it is loud. What does it smell like? The year is 1988. Dior Fahrenheit. It is the bad boy. The one that doesn't wear the undershirt underneath the button up. It just rips out the chest hair. And everything's fine until he pulls out a line of cocaine, and then you're like, okay, man, we get it. You like to party. Let's go to the opposite end of the spectrum. 1989. Joop Homme on the scene. It is sweet. It is fun. It is the youthful vibe of what Dior Fahrenheit is not. And instead of busting out a line of cocaine at a party, he busts out a line of those like pixie dust things that used to come in the straw that you should never snort. Just as this guy is all confidence, the same can be said with Joop Homme. Both fragrances have a certain bravado about them. Pros. This is a loud scent, great projection, great performance. We're talking 12 plus hours, no problem. Pretty much screaming the whole time on your skin. Cons, this one is attention grabbing and maybe not in the most positive way. I enjoy learning about the history behind perfume. This is a piece of history. And for me, it is nostalgic because I wore it in high school. And I'm almost certain I wore way too much of this in high school. Like, those poor teachers, you guys. If you want to wear Joop Homme, wear Joop Homme. Man, woman, who cares? If you want to wear Dior Fahrenheit, wear Dior Fahrenheit. Have that confidence to pull it off. But if you're going to go into it indecisive and maybe kind of bashful about it, it's not going to go well. That is going to wrap it up for me today, frag commies. If you like this sort of thing, these fragrance reviews and this, I don't know what you'd call it, brand of comedy, consider hitting that like button. And if you want to see more, subscribe. If you're wondering, well, when's the next one coming out? You click the bell.